And they shall make an ark of shittim wood. 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the breadth thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the height thereof. And thou shalt overlay it.
My sheep hear my voice, and the stranger they will not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers.
Shalom, Zion, and welcome to this day that Yah created for His purpose. We are in it, so we must synchronize with His will. Most of us have read or heard about the Ark of the Covenant. Well, we have Seed of Yisrael to walk with us to take us a little deeper.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Brother Daniel.
So first of all, I want to give all praises to the great I Am.
All praises to the Most High Yah. We're thankful and grateful to have you here on Shepherd and Sheep. Let's get right into it.
Now I want to share something with you that's strikingly interesting on 2 accounts. And so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. All right, Yasharel, go ahead and turn your Sefer, if you have the book of Sefer, if you have the Sefer Bible or your Apocrypha, turn to 2 Baruch chapter 6. And we're going to start at verse 7. Now, Baruch is having a vision, and an angel is showing him some things. Now, this has not happened yet, and this will take place in the future because the Most High has His holy ark reserved for true Israel when He raises them up. Now, I find this very interesting. So let's begin with verse 7. And I saw Him descend into the Holy of Holies and take from thence the veil and the holy ark and the mercy seat and the 2 tables, and the holy remnant of the priest, and the altar of incense, and the 48 precious stones. Very interesting. Everything that was contained in the ark when the Most High decided to unreveal it or take it away and put it in a safe spot. It says, wherewith the priest was adorned in all the holy vessels of the tabernacle.
We need you to break down what this vision is about, please.
All right. So Baruch is having this vision, and the angel is showing him where the Ark of the Covenant is being kept into the last day, or until the day that the Most High raises up His true people.
Toda, brother. We get it now. So let's jump back into the scriptures.
All right, verse 8. And it goes on to say, and He spoke to the earth with a loud voice. Earth, 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 hear the word of Elohim, and receive what I commit to you, and guard them until the last times. You hear that, Israel? Until the last times. So that when you are ordered, read that part again. So that when you are ordered, you may restore them, so that strangers may not get possession of them. See, the Most High is too wise to allow His holy vessels to end up in the hands of our enemies. Now, the Ethiopians, they claim to have the Ark of the Covenant. You know, some people say that the Vatican has the Ark of the Covenant, but that's all a lie. It is all a lie. No one has it because it is kept safe and it is guarded. It is being guarded heavily by the holy angels as we speak. All right, verse 9. It says, for the time comes when Yasharel also will be delivered for a time, until it is said that it is again restored forever. All right. And the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up, meaning the Ark of the Covenant and with all its relics inside that belong to the children of Israel. Now, I find that very interesting, and I know you all do as well, hearing this. And this is probably the first time some of you have ever heard about this, but this is true. And I'm going to show you another account as well. But the Ark of the Covenant, Israel is being kept reserved because all throughout the Torah, what was the number one thing that went before our people? It was the Ark of the Covenant. And what happened anytime that the Ark of the Covenant ended up in enemies' hand, those enemies were destroyed and they broke down all their gods and all that kind of stuff. So, it's like the Philistines, they had to help them get that thing back. But this ark is killing us. And the Most High is reserving it. Now, for the Ethiopians who say they have it, that's a lie, because if they had it, they'd be on top of the world. The Vatican doesn't have it. It is buried underground somewhere, super safe, being guarded by the angels, just like we read.
When will Yah reveal the ark, Brother Daniel?
We don't know. It's like no one knows the day or the hour. No one knows what's the time that's going to happen. But I do know this. Whenever that time is, when the Most High decides to raise us up as a people and free us from this bondage, he will deliver his ark and restore it back unto his people once again. It's nothing new under the sun. The Most High has never broken his covenant with his people.
Can you prove this, brother?
I'm going to prove that to you. All right, let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 8, and I'm going to start with verse 8. It says, "For finding fault with them, he says, Behold, the days come, says Yahweh, when I will make a renewed covenant with the house of Yasharel and with the house of Yehudah."
Brother, it sounded like you said he will make a renewed covenant with the whole world. So tell us one more time, please.
With the house of Yasharel and with the house of Yehudah. Now, why does it say with the house of Yasharel and with the house of Yehudah? So you got to understand, back in the Torah, when the kingdom were divided into two, you had your southern kingdom and you had your northern kingdom. Now, Ephraim was the head of the northern kingdom, and Judah, of course, was the head of the southern kingdom. And these two kingdoms have been split ever since then, until this very day and this very hour, to this very minute. The kingdoms have been split. But I'm going to read that again. It says, "For finding fault with them, he says, Behold, the days come, says Yahweh, when I will make a renewed covenant with the house of Yasharel and with the house of Yehudah." He's talking about the split kingdoms. All right. We all make up, each nation, each tribe is a nation. There's 12 tribes. All right. 12 tribes make up all these nations of Israel. So he's going to renew the covenant. It's not a new covenant like the Christians like to always try to say. It is a renewed covenant. Why? Because verse 9 tells us, it says, "Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Mizraim, because they continued not in my covenant." All right. So it's very clear that our forefathers did not continue in the Most High's covenant. Why? Because of unbelief, because of their bickering, because of their stiff-neckedness.
This may lead some to think that the seed of Israel was destroyed.
All right. But that doesn't mean that the seed was destroyed. That doesn't mean the seed was forsaken, because the covenant still stands. What this is saying is that the Most High is making a renewed covenant with this generation, because we have learned from our forefathers. We're looking back and we're seeing, how in the world could they not have believed with all the miracles they've seen, the 10 plagues, the splitting of the Red Sea, everything, the pouring down of the manna, the cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. How can you not believe after seeing things like that? And here we are in this generation. We've never seen these things, but yet we believe. And, his people are waking up all over the world and starting to grasp their true identity and their heritage. All right. And so this is what's happening. Now, it says, verse 10, "For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Yasharah after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my Torah into their mind and write them in their hearts. And I will be their Elohim, and they shall be to me a people." So meaning that these laws have been within our genetics for thousands of years. They're written in us. They're in us. They are in us because it's part of us. But, a lot of our people continue to reject that, and they don't understand that. So when our people start waking up, guess what? they're going to wake up. They're going to start keeping the laws. They're going to start keeping the commandments. They're going to start getting back to their true heritage. They're going to start wearing their fringes. They're going to, start doing those things that they were commanded to do.
I'm seeing more and more people come out of religion and begin to follow the ways of Yah, our Chief Shepherd.
And it's going to spark a huge revolution amongst our people. And we're already seeing just the tip of the iceberg with it now. We're just seeing a tip of it, but it's going to increase like we've never seen it before. All right. But the powers that be, they're trying their best to stop this whole thing, make light of it, what have you. They can do what they want. It doesn't matter because prophecy has already been laid in stone. Nothing can stop it.
We're definitely seeing this as well. Danielle, this is deep. So let's jump back into the scriptures.
All right, so let's go back to the book of 2nd Baruch, chapter 6 in the Sefer. And I'm going to read verse 8 again. And he spoke to the earth with a loud voice. Earth, 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 hear the word of Elohim and receive what I commit to you. These are the angels that are talking and giving direct orders from the voice of the Most High. And guard them until the what? Until the last times. Okay, so we know that this wasn't in the past. We know that this is talking about after our time or whatever it is. This is in the future. This has not happened yet. It's going to happen. And it goes on to say, so that when you are ordered, it's giving, so the Most High is giving angels specific instructions. We don't know when it's going to happen, but there is a specific time when this is going to be happening, when the angels are going to get ordered, all right, to reveal this art. And it says, read that part again, so that when you are ordered, you may restore them, so that strangers may not get possession of them. All right, so if there's anyone outside of Israel talking about they have the Ark of the Covenant, they're liars. Because again, the Most High is too wise to allow something like this to end up in the hands of our enemies. Come on, Israel. Most High is way too powerful for that.
And because we are his sheep, this gives us something to look forward to.
And that's exciting because that right there tells us that we are the true people of the Most High. We are the true bloodline. We are the true seed. And everything is still in store for his people. It's just when we get on board, when we finally realize what we need to do, things are going to start happening in sequences as prophecy has predicted. Now, I want to show you another account that was prophesied by the Mashiach himself, son of the living creator. All right. 2nd Baruch, chapter 7 and verse 1. And after these things, I heard that angel saying unto those angels. So we know that these are one of the 7 angels because, who held the 7 lamps, because these are the angels that's going to bring on destruction in the last day. And it goes on to say, destroy, therefore, and overthrow its wall to its foundations. I want y'all to really get what's going on here. All right. Lest the enemy should boast and say, we have overthrown the wall of Zion, and we have burned the place of Elohim. See, again, the wisdom of the Most High is just so powerful because he sent these angels to destroy the walls. Now, I want to show you proof that because Mashiach, with his own word, says something very, very profound.
Yes, Danielle. Show us this proof.
All right, and I'm going to show you that right quick before we come back to this. All right, let's go to Mark chapter 13, and let's look at verse 2, because I'm going to show you this powerful confirmation that Mashiach himself said with his own words and then sent his angels to fulfill his own words. Israel, that is powerful. Now let's look at verse 2. It says, and Yahushua answering said unto him, see these great buildings. He's talking about the temple. There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down or cast down. Now I find this very amazing because, again, The Mashiach fulfills his own prophecy, and he has designated angels that were scheduled in their particular time to come and destroy these walls. Now, the disciples did not know. That's why they asked, when shall these things be? And notice that Mashiach did not give a time frame. But we know from history that it was around 70 AD that this happened. And this is beautiful, y'all. And this is why, we should truly understand the word as it is, and to dig much deeper beyond its, to its original Hebrew origins, so that we can get the full meaning of what's going on. Because there is something that's happening right before our very eyes. Pieces are being arranged, and the Most High is controlling everything. Even though this world is given into the hands of the wicked, the Most High still controls everything. He holds all the cards.
He is truly our chief shepherd.
So that's why we have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. And nothing to apologize for. We got to be proud who we are and practice it loud and clear. And now when we come back to 2 Baruch chapter 7 and see that Mashiach sent his destroying angels to destroy the walls so that these heathens could not get credit or brag. See, that's what they like to do. They love to brag. All right. And so they're very boastful in thinking that they've conquered Israel, but they have not even close. And so Israel, with that being said, this is what our enemies fear. They fear the unity of the Israelites coming together. They fear that because they know that once our people start getting back to the commandments, law, and statutes, that all hell is going to break loose, and it's going to be the end of their kingdom. You got to understand, money is their God. I don't know how many times I have to say that for our people to understand that. Money is their God. You take away their money, they have nothing. They don't even have a foundation. You take away that, that's it. It's a wrap. But unfortunately, our people have gotten so caught up in that, the whole money thing, and that's what's kicking our butts right now, because our people love money so much, they love comfort so much, they love fashion so much, that they're willing to lose their soul in order to keep it. And we already know that there's going to be many that's going to fall by the wayside.
This has been a really good lesson and a truly well-needed one. We are trying to keep as many sheep as we can on this side of the head, the fence of protection. We definitely don't need any sheep falling by the wayside or wandering into another pasture. So, brother, please close by giving us a word of advice.
So Israel, shout this message from the mountaintops. Shout it loud and clear so that our brethren and our sisters can get the word, whether they listen or not. So with that being said, I just wanted to throw some jewels out there, and you all continue to study and research these things for yourself, because it's no coincidence the way things are happening right now. And this Ark of the Covenant that the Most High has prepared for our people, He is going to reveal it again whenever that time is, Israel. And none of us, not me, no one knows when that time is going to be. So, stay strong, keep your eyes open, and practice those righteous acts.
You made this so easy, as always. So we are always glad to have you here. Shepherd and Sheep always welcomes you here. Hopefully, we will have you on again soon, Brother Daniel. But for now, we say Shalom.
I'll say Shalom and stay strong.
To all those who walked with us today, Yah is with us. Many are going through the fire, but know that Yah is close and in control. The Chief Shepherd never loses that control, nor does he leave his sheep. Feel free to leave helpful comments to support the sheep, Zion. There'll be helpful links below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Next time we wander, if we should walk in the sinful ways of our forefathers, just remember, Yah says,
How blessed are those whose way is blameless, who walk in the law of Yah. How blessed are those who observe his testimonies, who seek him with all their heart.
Shalom, and stay strong.